Garner is located in Wake County, but there are parts of Garner that are in Johnston County. And it's just a quick 15-minute drive to downtown Raleigh. Now it has a suburban feel, and there's approximately 33,000 residents here. And people who live here say it's a close-knit community, and everywhere that you go, you'll probably run into somebody that you know. Now, a little fun fact, country singer Scott McCreery, winner of the 10th season of American Idol, is from here. A big draw to Garner for employment is Amazon, which is the largest employer in this town. The fulfillment center has approximately 3,000 employees. According to niche.com, Garner was rated in the top 10 best places to buy a home in the Raleigh area, along with school ratings coming in at an A. And if you love being outdoors, you'll love the parks here, including one that even has a lake. So today we'll be talking about the pros and cons of living in Garner. If you want to know more of that information, stay tuned because we're at it next. Hey y'all, welcome to the channel or welcome back. I'm Brandy Niemergut, a local real estate agent right here in Raleigh, North Carolina. Your connection to all things real estate and all things Raleigh. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please click the subscribe button and tap that little bell and you'll be notified every time we drop a new video. Not only do we love making these videos for you, we even love it when we're able to help you with your real estate needs. The number on the screen is my phone number and email. Feel free to reach out, give me a call, shoot me a text, and I would love to chat with you. Okay, let's jump right on in and start with the pro. Pro number one is gonna be location. Now the location in Garner is really great. You're relatively close to both downtown Raleigh and downtown Clayton. It's gonna take you roughly about a 15-minute drive to get to either, and even the nearest Costco, which technically has a Raleigh address, but it's close to Garner and to Fuquay, so a lot of people like to stake its claim. As far as jobs, if you need to commute to the Research Triangle Park, you're gonna be roughly about 30 minutes. Or if you wanna head into Holly Springs for some of their great biotech companies, it's roughly about a 35-minute commute. And if you wanna head to the beach for the day, you can be in Wilmington in less than 2 hours. The next pro we're gonna talk about is affordability. Now the median home price in Garner in early 2023 is roughly $390,000, which is still really affordable compared to some of the other suburbs surrounding the Raleigh area. For that price, you can get a new construction home like this, which is approximately 2,200 square feet, 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath on roughly 1/4 of an acre. Or you can get a resale like this for about 2,500 square feet, 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, just under 1/4 of an acre. Now, one of the things that surprises a lot of people, especially how close it is to Raleigh, is how considerably rural it still is in comparison. And with that comes a con. So con number 1 and 2, I'm gonna combine, is gonna be the new construction and the traffic. Garner still has a lot of opportunity to grow and develop with all the land still available. And with that, the builders have seized the opportunity and are doing just that. In Garner, not only will you find a lot of new communities, which could be a pro, especially if you're looking for a new construction home, but you'll also find a lot of pockets of congestion, especially on the country roads where you just have the 1-lane roads on either direction, on top of the construction as they're trying to complete the completion of the 540 to fully connect the Beltline, which currently looks like a long U, and they're looking to finish the loop because we have the inner loop, which is the 440, and then we have the outer loop, which is the 540. And right now it's not done, but everybody can't wait till it's done because right now it's like this and we want it to be like this. But if you have the patience for that, and let's be honest, a lot of the suburbs within the triangle are experiencing the same growing pains, then you may just love living here. Stepping back into a pro, we have pro number 3, which is gonna be community and outdoor activities. Garner has the local YMCA here, which has a great pool and fitness center, along with some activities for not only the children, but for adults as well. Along with some great parks, there's 12 parks in all, with more than 473 acres, with sports fields, picnic areas, playgrounds, walking trails, and even dog parks. People love going to Lake Benson and White Deer Park, and they're conveniently located right across the street from each other. A lot of the community events take place here. Lake Benson holds this moonlight canoeing where you can take your canoe across the lake after dark. And White Deer Creek has a really nice nature center where they offer different programs and classes. Lake Benson also does an extravaganza each year, fully with an Easter bunny with pictures, music, food trucks. It's just a lot of fun for the family. And then during 4th of July, there's a really cool, awesome fireworks show. It's pretty cool. They have the North Carolina Symphony that plays here. There's games, crafts, lots of food. And of course, like I mentioned before, an awesome firework display. Then in the fall, there's local organizations set up along the mile loop at the White Deer Park, and they pass out candy. So the kids come dressed up in their best costumes and they trick or treat on the trails. And then to end the year, they have a Christmas parade in the little but quaint downtown Garner on Main Street. Pro number 4 is gonna be shopping. Now Garner is a small town, but it has a great shopping scene, at least if you like box chain stores. At White Oak Crossing Shopping Center, you'll find stores like Target, Best Buy, Michael's, and then you're also gonna have, of course, Chick-fil-A. Pretty much almost anything your little heart can desire, it's there. So if you're looking for more of a quaint or historical downtown kind of shopping, you'll need to visit the neighboring suburb of Clayton. Now, Garner does have a historical downtown, but it's still in the revitalization stage, so hopefully in the near future, it'll be hopping as well. It does have a few really cool things. I love Full Bloom, which is a coffee shop and a brewery. And then you also have a cute little bakery. There's a yoga and wine place. There's a little bar. So there are little things to do. It's just super, super quick. So hopefully in the future, we'll continue to see the growth. Pro number 5 is gonna be jobs. Now, Garner employs approximately 15,000 people. And I know previously we talked about 3,000 of those people are gonna be in the Amazon Fulfillment Center. Some of the other top economic industries are gonna include healthcare and social services, educational services, retail trade, manufacturing, professional, technical, and scientific services. Here in Garner, you're gonna find top companies like Instar Global, Sigma Electric Manufacturing, Garner Fire Rescue, Butterball, and the town of Garner. And again, if you need a commute into the RTP or Holly Springs, you're gonna be roughly a 30 to 35 minute drive. Going back to a con, I'm gonna have con number 3 and 4, which is the weather and pollen. Now again, depending where you're coming from, this may be a con or it may be what you're currently living in if you're on the East Coast. But moving here from the West Coast, this was a big deal for me. One of the things that I love about North Carolina is how green it is. And the reason why it's so green is the amount of rainfall we get. On average, each year, we get roughly 46 to 47 inches of rain. Now, coming from Southern California, we only averaged about 11 inches of rain. So the rain is a big deal, especially if you're driving on a country road and it just starts to downpour. It is so hard to see no matter how fast your windshield wipers are going. You're like, oh my goodness, I can't see anything. And then the pollen. The pollen is gonna get you. It is pollen time right now and my deck is just slathered in this full layer of yellow dust. And when we go in and out of the house, we're tracking it in and out. So if you have allergies, or if you don't have allergies, you probably will when you move here. You're gonna wanna have your Zyrtec, which we take every day. And no, I'm not crying. It's my allergies. But in all seriousness, one of the things that I do love about this weather is you have 4 seasons here. In California, we had 2 seasons, sometimes just 1. So I do love the fact that there are 4 seasons here. You're going to have, in my opinion, fall is my absolute favorite, followed by spring. I do love our mild winters. We do have hot and muggy summers, but thankfully, as fast as they come and about as soon as you're over it, it is over, and then you're enjoying fall again. Winters are pretty mild. Out of the 5 years that we've lived here, it's actually only snowed twice. The first time lasted less than a week for us, and the second time lasted like 2 days. So the good news is snow does not last long. It's enough to have fun, get excited about it. But again, with that, if there's a forecast that there's gonna be a snowflake in the sky, you go to the store, you're not gonna find any milk or bread. It's gonna be completely wiped out. And you're like, what the heck? It's not like a snowstorm where we're gonna be like trapped for weeks at a time, but for some reason, people must love their milk sandwiches after the snow goes away or doesn't even come in a day or two. So just be prepared for that. Now, I have heard the reason why everybody goes in a panic is because unlike in other sections like New York or Jersey, where you guys have all the equipment to clear off all the roads, they don't have that out here. And again, there are a lot of country roads as well. There's no shoulders to pull off on. And so people don't want to slip and slide and get stuck or, slide off the country road and get stuck. So everybody just hunkers down, has fun, stays home. And now, there's so many people working from their computers, it's not even a snow day off anymore. So hopefully for you, you'll be able to have a snow day off, even if you do have work from home. By now, I think you're starting to see, yep, that was my daughter that was zipping by, why so many people may consider living in Garner, North Carolina. I really think there's more pros here than cons, especially if you don't mind all the new construction going on, the ruralness of it, which I actually prefer next to a built-out city. Again, it's a pro and con depending who you are. If you did find this information helpful, please click the like button, tap that little bell if you want to subscribe and be notified every time we drop a new video. Whether you're considering relocating to the Garner area or anywhere within Raleigh or the surrounding cities, we would love to help you. All you have to do is reach out. Our phone number and email is right there on the screen, and we would love to chat. Until next time, we'll see y'all later. See your face. Say hey, everybody. Say hey. You're not in the camera. Come over here. There we go.